Hey y'all, and welcome to the video, and thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for joining me today to view my Shop My Stash. I know it's been so long since I have done this. I actually filmed my stash about two and a half weeks ago. I just haven't filmed this version, so I've already used all of the products for like 2.5, maybe even 3 weeks now, and I really need to rotate, but I'm going to keep it in there a little bit longer so I can finally get my Shop My Stash back on track. So I've actually kept all the products that I used from my previous Shop My Stash from, I want to say, the end of March, beginning of April. Like, that's how long I've been putting Shop My Stash off. And I can explain, okay? I was really loving some products and I don't know, I didn't want to stop using them, and then I kind of like fell out and I didn't actually continue to use other products in my collection. Like, I didn't use anything else, I was just using those. So it's not like I cheated. So I really haven't actually cheated as much, though I did cheat on eyeshadow palette, so I cheated. So we're just gonna start over, we're gonna pretend like I never stopped. And yeah, I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna show you the makeup that I did pick out, and then we are going to review the products that I did wind up using, like all of them that I'm taking out of my stash that I used months ago. And I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna show you some before and afters, because I had basically nothing in my blush and bronzer drawer, and I wound up buying a lot and yeah, the before and after of what it looked like in my last Shop My Stash versus this one is insane, because that drawer is full, okay? It is full and it's almost embarrassing. I think I've even bought a bunch of primers after the fact. I've bought palettes. I just need to do a full collection again. If you guys want to see like a collection tour again, let me know down below. I can do specifically palettes, specifically highlighters. Actually, I haven't really gotten any new highlighters. It's mostly just been a ton of bronzers and some blushes. But anyways, if you guys enjoy these types of videos from me, then give this video a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe. It would mean so much to me. And let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so here's my basket of palettes that I used, and number one, Jaclyn Hill Volume 2. I love it. I didn't use it as much for the colors when I did use it. I used it for the neutral shades up here. Really enjoyed it. This is actually a solid palette, so I'm happy to have this, and if you guys do wind up purchasing it, you're gonna love it. I'm also starting with palettes first because, well, they're the biggest thing in here. Anyways, ColourPop Bare Necessities. This is a really great palette too. Lots of neutral shades here to play with. You got the lights, darks, kind of mauve-y, neutral, different tones. Love this palette. Oh yes, this one that I got in my Boxy Premium 2 months ago. The Life's a Drag. Oh my god, this palette, you guys, is so freaking good. I used the heck out of it. You know, I mean, you can't really tell, but I did. I didn't go for any of the colors. I know I think I put this purple in my lower lash line once, but other than that, I didn't play with the colors. I played with the neutrals. I've just been more into neutrals lately, but this is such a solid palette that, oh god, if you guys got this in your premium, or if you just purchased this on your, what is it, the add-ons, go check out my Foxy eye makeup tutorial. I'll have it linked below, because I did it all using this palette, and if you guys want to see it in action, go watch that video. It's a great video. I actually think it's one of the best I've ever done, so I'm very proud of that video. It barely has any views, so go check it out for sure. I'm very proud of that video, but this is a really great palette. You will not be disappointed. This one I purchased last year, I think in November maybe, and I just used it for the first time during this rotation, and let me tell you, I am highly upset that it took me so long to try it. So first off, this shade here is the shade that I am like in love with. This shade here, this shade, and this shade. This was my transition, like all over the lid shade. I put that in my crease, darkened the outer corner with this, and then applied this shade all over my lid. Best eye look I think I've ever created, almost. Like top 10 for sure. This palette, you guys, Juvia's Place, the Nomad, oh my god, it goes on sale all the time. You don't even ever have to buy anything Juvia's Place full price. Everything goes on sale all the time. Buy this palette, you will thank me later. Actually, buy a lot of their palettes, you'll thank me later. So I want to go over a few products that are just products that I've had in my collection that I put in here just in case I didn't like another product, which was the Kylie Cosmetics Toasty Bronzer. I didn't even use this but one time because I fell in love with another product. And then I had my Kylie Cosmetics Santorini Loose Highlighter. I used a few times, but I mostly used it for an inner corner highlight. And then I also used that Allure Beauty Wondrous Glow After Hours. I think this was one that came in an Allure box, I'm pretty sure. If not, it came in IPSY, but I think it came in Allure. This was such a pretty highlighter. Usually Wander Beauty is awful and I call it Wander Duty, but this highlighter, really, really good. It's kind of hard to mess up a highlighter, honestly. Now, this little combination that I talked to you guys about in a past video, these are so good together. First off, this base tape is actually really good. If you got this in your box, let me know if you like it. I actually really like this primer and the illuminator drops, and then you mix them together. Freaking phenomenal combination. If you guys are sleeping on these, do not mix these together, put them on your face, and then do your foundation. Again, thank me later. Now, as you guys know, I got the regular Benefit primer in my Boxycharm, and I know that that stuff like made my face burn when I used it. There must be some kind of ingredient in there that does not work for me. So I sold it on Poshmark, and for the same price bought the hydrating one. So I got a chance to try out this primer. This primer actually surprised me again. Actually, this is probably my favorite Shop My Stash videos I've done because I've had such good results with every single product. I don't have anything negative to say, and this one was actually a good one. If you got this in your box, I think you will have loved it. If you haven't tried it yet, you're gonna love it. And then that leads me to my other primer that I did take out and I want to put back in because this is, I think, my favorite primer. This is the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. It's blurring and it feels like velvet. It like feels velvety and then it feels like liquid to powder. It's very strange. This is such a good primer. I love it so much. And then this one I actually took out, the Benefit Brow Contour Pro Pencil, only because when I did my Foxy Eye makeup tutorial with the, it was when I was trying to do it and then it was terrible and I deleted it. I actually shaved the ends of my eyebrows to be able to lift my brows for that Foxy Eye makeup tutorial. This actually is just a little bit more of a thick point, so I took it out in the time being of my eyebrows to grow back because it was making my eyebrows not as thin on the end. So I took it out and I will put it back eventually because this is actually really good. I really like it. Let's get on to my favoriteest products in the entire world, starting with the Beauty Bakery Lollipop Liquid Liner. I talked about this because I got a Beauty Bakery mystery box. I think it was like the very first mystery box they've ever done because I had never heard of them doing one, which I can also link that down below so you can see what I got. It was such a bang for my buck. I really got some amazing products in there. Beauty Bakery Lollipop Liner. So good. I'm almost out of this. Like, I am almost out, so I wanted to take it out because I didn't want to use it all up yet because like I don't want to use it up yet. I'm gonna have to repurchase, but I have so many other liners to go through. It's like, do I just like forget the rest of my liners or do I just keep buying this one? But I don't want to like waste money and like not use those, because that's the point in, you know, Shop My Stash. You make sure you're going through your collection and rotating it and making sure you're using all your products, and if they're not working, just declutter them. So I'll have to buy this again at a later date when I completely run out, but I just, this is such a good liner. I love it. So sad it's almost gone. Next up is the Cover FX blush. This is Soft Peach and it is the most gorgeous blush I have ever used in my entire life. Now honestly, I don't care for this shade in the powder version as much because it's like, it's very pigmented, so it comes off very peachy. So the problem is that if you take a heavy hand, you're gonna have very peachy cheeks, so you have to go in really light. But I love this side so much more. I haven't even tried the other one that I got, so I can't talk about that one, but this side, the shimmer side, I love it so much. Like you can tell, I really got, well, can you tell? No, you can't. Well, I definitely got some use. You could definitely tell those waves are kind of flattening out. Good blush, good blush. Speaking of another good blush, another favorite blush, I use this one the most. And these two products right here are the reason why it took me also so long to want to do shop my stash again, because I didn't want to get rid of these products and I would feel bad like wanting to try another one. But if I put another product in and I didn't take these out, I would wind up not using them because I would want to use these. So Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic Pillow Talk Blush. You guys, it's expensive. It's ridiculous how expensive this is. I bought it in a duo with the Bronze and Glow, like Sculpt and Glow, whatever. But it's the best blush I've ever tried in my entire life. So buy it. It's worth however much it is. I don't even know how much it is. It's stupid expensive. I think it was like $65, $85 for that. And then this little guy here, which is also one of my best things in the entire world. Okay, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow Face Sculpt and Highlight. You guys, look at how much I used. The sculpt is like going away, the highlight is like going away in the pan. Well, you know what's so weird is that you can actually like read it better on camera than you can even see the words in person, which is so weird. But I used the heck out of this. Bronzer shade, absolutely perfect for me. Highlighter shade, so gorgeous and natural looking, and it's the best thing. This and that, the blush came in a duo. Buy it. Just buy it. That's this. Okay. Because of this, I want to try her new bronzers, which are, again, extremely ridiculously priced. But, I mean, if this is really good, they have to be good, right? Right. Now, lastly, before we get into showing you what I picked for the next month, I'm going to show you the lip products, which I think most of these are like some of my favorite lip colors I've ever owned. So let's start with the lip liners. I have the Becca Cosmetics lip liner in Toasty here, and then Gerard Cosmetics in Share. Love them. Love them. They actually work so well with these lip colors here. Dose of Colors in the shade Stone. Loved it. Buxom in Hottie Toddy. I'm eventually gonna own like all 150 shades because it's my favorite. NARS in Swing. Freaking amazing. Oh, I was wondering what happened to this lipstick. I forgot I had it in my stash. Becca Cosmetics in Sugar. One of my favorite lipsticks ever. I really used the heck out of this one, let me tell you. The MAC lip gloss in See Me Shine. Actually really like this. And then this last lipstick is a Charlotte Tilbury like mini sample, and I didn't like it. Honestly. Now, it wasn't that I didn't, can you hear me? Yeah. It wasn't that I didn't like the formula, I just didn't like the color. This is in Stoned Rose, and it just looked so freaking orange on my lips that I was just like, it didn't go with any look that I did any eyeshadow palette, so I just, yeah. But, I mean, the formula was very comfortable, so I definitely need to start picking up her lipsticks, but they're really expensive. But I know definitely worth it. But yeah, that is it for everything that I shopped in my stash, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you and go over the products that I picked that are in my stash currently, and yeah, I hope that you enjoy watching me pick, and I hope you guys enjoy what I did pick. Let me know down below also what your favorite item that I pick, and if you guys like this style of video. Let's get on with it. That was weird, just let's go. let's start off real quick by showing you the eyeshadow palettes I chose for this go around. We have the Anastasia Riviera palette. I thought now is the perfect time to get this out, play with some of these brighter shades, and get some use out of it. My KKW The Muse, the Artist and the Muse palette, Volume 2 for the collab. I decided to play with this one again. I did declutter it, and then I thought, you know what, I kind of want it back, so I'm going to play with it this go around. My Huda Beauty Pastels Lilac palette, which I'm so excited about. It's so pretty, and I just want to play with some purples, plus this shade is calling my name, so threw this in here. And then the last palette is the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. So excited to play with this little guy here. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I just want to do some sunset or sunrise looks with this. I don't need the packaging anymore. Now let's get on with the face products. So I recently got this. It's a NARS Star Scene Cheek Palette, and it's in the shade Star Scene, so there you go. It's just this little 3-pan blush palette. Super, super pretty, and yeah, I'm gonna try this out. Haven't used it yet. Toss that. Here I have the BH Cosmetics Vanilla Cream Truffle palette. It's a 4-color blush palette. They recently came out with like a bunch of these, and they were so pretty that I'm like, okay, I need to try. So I bought 2 of them, and so I'm going to try this one. And for the last blush, I believe this is the Petal Poppin' Blush from Fenty Beauty. I'm going to try this out and also do a little review on it. So I'm going to keep it in its packaging. Also up for review, I got the cream bronzer, and I got a highlight. The cream bronzer is new. Not the highlight, the other bronzer, the powder bronzer. I got the shade Amber, which I know is going to be kind of gray, but I'm using it for a contour shade more than a bronzer, so that's why I got the Fenty bronzer as well. So I'm going to review these. Here I just have a bronzer from Lorac. This is the Tantalizer Build-A-Burr Bronzing Powder in the shade Pool Party. Just a really pretty bronzer here. Highlighter, of course, I brought back the Jaclyn Hill highlighter palette. It's like my favorite highlighters ever. They're just so, so good, so I had to bring it back. One additional I just got in Boxycharm. This is the Hourglass in the shade Pink Flash. I just thought it was really, really pretty, so I want to try it out and see how good it is. Moving on, I want to try this NARS foundation. This is in Light 4. And it's the All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. I'm not sure if it's going to be my shade or not, but I just wanted to try it. So here it is. We're going to try it. I just want to add this sample here. It's the It Cosmetics By My Pores Pressed Airbrush Finished Powder. So I just want to try this powder out and see if it's any good, and I might buy the full size. And then I just got this mini Dior foundation. It's the 24 Wear High Perfection Skin Caring Foundation with sunscreen, and I just wanted to try it, so I'm putting it in here. Now I'm adding 3 new primers. This is the Huda Beauty Matte Perfection Pre-Makeup Base Primer that I got in my Mystery Huda bag. This is the Becca Velvet Blurring Primer Perfecting Base. Never used it. Going to try it out. The Cover FX Water Cloud Primer Pollution and Blue Light Defense. Gonna try this. On to lips, I got some lip pencils here. I have a KKW Beauty one in Pink 3. Here's from Becca. This is in the shade Low Maintenance. Then I have 2 Kylies. I have it in Coco K and One Wish, which are 2 of my absolute favorite Kylie products. I haven't used them in a while, so I do have the corresponding colors to go with this. Here they are, Coco K and One Wish. And I haven't had any Jeffree products in my stash in a while, so I got the glosses in here in the shades Legends Only and Shockwave, as well as my favorite liquid lip in Mannequin, and my favorite bullet lipstick in Brown Sugar. The high-end lipstick in Sextrology from Pat McGrath here, beautiful shade. Then lastly from KKW Pink No. 1, I have not had a chance to use this yet, but I did swatch it and it was so pretty, so I'm excited to try. And that is everything that I am adding to my stash this go around. Okay, so that is everything. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, again, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already subscribed and you're still watching, then please do so. It would mean so much to me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!